Well, hello, YouTubians. This is Mongo, the barbecue trucker. I did call some trucking companies. I called three, and that's what this next video is going to be about. I'll report what they told me. One's pretty shocking, I thought. So stand by. That's what's coming up on the barbecue trucker. Okay, here we go. Got it all written down here. First of all, I'll go over the first two that I didn't have to write anything down. I called CR England. This was the one that's shocking to me. I called CR England, talked to a recruiter, wanted to get information. He wouldn't give me information. He said I need to fill out an application first because I'm on a quote. Most people do not qualify to go to work for CR England. I'm going to repeat that. He actually told me. I'm kind of blown away by this. He said most people do not qualify to go to work for CR England. Wouldn't give me any information whatsoever until I filled out an application. So that's just one of the many reasons why, if I were you, I would avoid them. Lowest pay in the industry. Things I do know about them, you'll be in training a lot. They put you through their school, which is cool, and then you have to go out with a mentor, and that's going to be 3 to 5 months. Then you have to team with another person that's about your level for another 5 to 6 months, and then you become a lead and train someone else. And if you are wanting to go solo, don't even think about CR England. I wouldn't think about them anyway, but that's just my opinion. Okay, enough about bashing on CR England. The next one I called was Stevens Transport. After sitting on hold waiting for a recruiter for about 12 minutes, someone comes on the line and says, could I help you? And I explained what I was trying. Oh, just a minute. And then another person came on the line and said, are you an experienced driver or do you need a CDL? And I said, I need a CDL. And said, okay, hang on just a minute. Send you to someone else. And about after 10 more minutes, I just hung up. So that was my experience with trying to get information from Stevens Transport. Okie dokie. Now then, the one that did get back to me, she sent me an email. She was really, really good with Swift. Okay, let's go over some of my notes that I wrote here. Try to do this where I can look at the camera too, sort of. Okay, 4 weeks of school. This is for non-CDL drivers. You don't have a CDL, you need a CDL, and you don't have the money to upfront for a college or a school that's associated with a college or any other school. You need no money up front, no credit check, and their school is 4 weeks long, and money to bring for the school. Now, the schooling's paid for. I'll go over that in a minute because you're going to pay it back and then they're going to pay you back. But you're going to need to bring with you your birth certificate, social security card, and a valid ID, and at least $300 for food. Okay, and if you live within, farther away than 50 miles to where you're going to need lodging, that's an extra $750. It'll be paid back at $34 a week. For let's see, $34 a week for 22 weeks, and then $18 a week final payment. Okay, as far as getting there, if you can drive your car, do so. That way you don't have to wait for the shuttle bus. You don't have, it takes everybody from the motel to the school. Uh, and you just, great peace of mind having your own vehicle there. And of course, bring enough clothes, to last you a week or whatnot, because, they have washers and dryers at the motel, and also you'll be able to wash and dry your clothes. Okay. And like I say, on getting there, if you live more than 50 miles away, they will get you a bus ticket there and a bus ticket back home when you're done, or if for some reason you don't make it, they're not going to leave you stuck out. Or they will reimburse you On your first or second check, if you drive, they'll reimburse you from reimburse. I can't talk for the mileage up to what the cost of a bus ticket would be. And the school is $6,000, no down, no credit check, as I said earlier. You'll sign a 13-month agreement. Now, let me explain that agreement. That doesn't mean that you have to stay with that trucking company for 13 months with Swift. What that means is you got 13 months to pay back the loan. So if you leave them, you're still required to pay back the loan, and that's understandable, very much so. But you sign a 13-month agreement, and they're going to take out, this is kind of confusing, but they're going to take out $40 per week until $2,080. That's for the 13 months. That would be $2,080, and they'll forgo the other $3,920. They'll call it paid and done. And then if you stay past the 13 months, you will get paid back at $40 per week for the next 13 months, which is also $2,080. So if you stay with them for 26 months, your schooling is free. Okay, after school. And let me stop on that point. Once again, if you're going to go get your CDL and start this trucking career, get off the drugs. Illegal drugs? Mm-mm. Now, I know a lot of people in different states say, well, marijuana's not illegal in my state. No, it's not, but it's illegal in the federal government, and the federal government regulates trucking. And companies also have the right to say they don't want to hire you. If you're, they could say if you're taking aspirin, they don't want to hire you. They wouldn't, but so don't be smoking pot. I mean, if you're smoking pot, you got to pick a choice, one or the other, because you can't be doing that in this trucking career. And also get your learner's permit and your physical card before you go there. If you don't want to get there and find out you can't pass the physical, all that time and money's wasted. You don't want to have to be in the class studying for the test that you have to take to get your learner's permit, because they're going to take you down on a Thursday. And if you pass all of them, fine. Let's say you don't pass one, you can retake it, and only that one if you pass that, those are good, unless you flunk 3 times, and then you have to start the whole process over. Excuse me, I got hiccups. But at the school, they're going to give you class and class and class Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, and you go test on Thursday. If you don't make it on Thursday, then you'll go back and study, and you'll go Friday. And if you don't pass all I think it's 4 tests you got to take. If you don't pass those on Friday, then you go home. So get that learner's permit, get that DOT physical, stay off drugs, period. Okay. After school, you'll have a 2-day orientation, and then they'll hook you up with a mentor, driver trainer. They call them mentors. Other places call them driver finishers, and some other places probably call them assholes. I don't know. I'm sorry for that one. Anyway, they're not. That was just a joke. For the most part, any trainers I've ever dealt with in my past career, and it's a bunch of them, I've been a trainer, and I've dealt with a lot of trainers. I've helped train trainers. Most of them, I don't know about most of them. Anyway, half of them or more are there for several reasons. One, they're going to make more money, and they also like to help people. You can tell pretty quick whether someone's wanting to help you right from the start. And once again, Swift and all these other companies out there understand that you'll be going in a truck, confined quarters with someone you've never met before. Personalities are going to clash. All kinds of stuff's going to go on. If you're not comfortable, you don't feel you're getting the right training, ask your trainer, why are you not, I need more, tell them I need more practice on this. I need more on that. If they don't want to seem to address your issues, then they're just there for the money. Call the company and get another mentor, period. Okay. You're going to have 200 to 300 hours behind the wheel. That's what it said, 200 to 300. So my guess by that is if you've got it down by 200, you can go test out and get your own truck. If you need more, it's 300. If you even need more past than that, they're willing to work with you. Really, really good. They say they are, and I really feel that they probably are. Okay. Let's see. Oh, in training, you're going to make, it says $500 to $600 per week with no deductions for your school. Don't get me wrong, they're going to deduct the taxes and Social Security and all that stuff they have to, but no extra deductions like your school cost or whatnot until after you become solo on your own truck. You will not be paired with another team member. Once you're done with your trainer, your mentor at Swift, you get your own truck and you go. Okay, let's see here. For solo pay, it seems like used to, I remember back in the day, everyone put out what they pay. Now no one does. At least not where you can just find it right there. At least I haven't seen any. All right, so, excuse me, it's already going over 10 minutes, but pretty informational. Solo drivers, your pay depends on area, but from what I've seen, it's an average of 37, 38 cents to start. You probably make a few more cents a mile on reefer. They make a few more cents a mile on flatbed, if they still have flatbeds. I don't remember. They might not. I should have looked that up. My apologies. But anyway, it depends on, you would actually just have to talk to a recruiter, talking about the area you want and what you want them to do. Because they do have all kinds of runs, OTR. And all this stuff here is for the OTR program. If you go to a regional division or a dedicated division, some of these may not apply. So I'm talking about for over-the-road drivers. And really, if you're just coming out of school, I know some of these dedicated accounts and regional accounts don't require, a lot of them require 3 months experience, some of them 6 months, some of them you can go right on to it. I would recommend going OTR for at least 6 months. That way you get out there, you learn mountain driving, you learn, and hopefully your mentor will take you mountain driving. Hopefully they go all over. If you get a mentor that's on a dedicated run, you're going to see that dedicated run back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And if it's in Texas, you're not going to get no mountain driving. And you're going to get very little winter driving. And the winter driving you get is going to suck in Texas. Trust me, I know. Live your own life. But, okay, let me look at here and all. So like I say, it seemed to be an average around 37 to 38 cents a mile starting out. Is that great? No. Is that bad? No. Kind of in the middle, it seems like. A lot of people use these companies as starter companies. I plan on, so far, I'm leaning towards Swift myself. Now, I have not made that decision. I have got a lot of investigating to do. But I'm leaning toward them, and I'm looking for, after 3 years, maybe looking into going to work for Walmart or something like that, something with better pay. Swift understands that they're a starter company. Most of the drivers don't stay more than a year. Or a lot of them don't. I'm going to say most of them. But yet also, they have 20-year drivers there. So it may be a fit for you, I'm telling you. Okay. Now then, what it says referrals, you get $500 for a non-CDL driver, trainee, or $1,000 for an experienced driver. So I don't know if I could refer someone to them right now and collect that. That might be after you're already employed. It didn't say either way. Okay, rider program with Swift is yes. 12 years or older, there'll be an insurance fee of $300 taken out at $25 per month. I think it said it may have been meant per week, but $25 per month, or you can pay the $300 whatever. Dogs, yes, $300 non-refundable deposit. You can either pay it down or you can pay 6 weekly payments of $50. And they did not say this in there, but if it's a pit bull, leave it at home. I doubt very seriously that they're going to allow it. Even though it didn't say it, I doubt very seriously they're going to allow a pit bull. Pit bulls are actually illegal in some towns and stuff, and you don't want to have to not be able to pull a load because you've got a pit bull with you. I mean, that's just kind of goes for saying. Vacation time. After 1 year, you get 1 week, and it goes by your 52-week average for what your pay. It's not like $300 or a set fee. If you're averaging $1,000 a week, then that's what you're going to get for the week off on your vacation. excuse me. After 1 year, that's like say 1 week. After 2 years, you get 2 weeks, and after 5 years, you get 3 weeks. And then this is kind of interesting, and it may be true and it may not be true. For the most part, it is true. Then it said there are no paid holidays in truck driving. That might be true. I used to work for a company though that paid you double time if you worked like on. I always worked on Christmas and Thanksgiving because they paid you double time, and I was making $18 an hour, so that's $36 an hour. 12-hour day. You add that up, but and for the most part, they're right. No paid holidays. Bonuses. They do have a fairly good bonus program, and once again, this is for the OTR division. It may be different or non-existent in other divisions, like regional or dedicated. But after your first 2,500 miles, you're going to get $250. After 5,000 miles driving, you're going to get $250 bonus. Just added to your check. After 7,500, it's $250. After 10,000, you get $250. These miles will go pretty quick when you're OTR and if you're out there running. And let's see, then when you get to 30,000 miles, you get a $1,000 bonus. And then when you hit 60,000 miles, you get another $1,000 bonus for a $3,000 bonus. And then quarterly bonuses of $1,000 to $1,500, depending on your performance, start after that. Your benefits, such as they got great insurance and all that kind of stuff, health insurance and all, they'll start 30 days after hire date for experienced and 60 days for trainees. Oh yeah, they also have a online college that they're associated with that they'll pay the tuition for. It's like New Hampshire University or something. It's an online course. They will give you a $500 laptop and $30 a month for Wi-Fi, so that you can pay for Wi-Fi when you're out there and you can study on your breaks or whatnot, and you can actually get a college. Go to college. For experienced drivers, that starts after 30 days. For students, it starts after 10,000 miles. Well, that pretty much covers Swift. Like I say, they were nice. I couldn't get a hold of Stevens. Like I say, I wasn't going to sit on hold for half an afternoon. And CR England said most people will not qualify to work for CR England. Bullshit. Oh, sorry about that. I just came out, slipped right on out there. But okay, anyway, that's going to do it for this video. I will get some more information on some other trucking companies and put in the next video. I'm also going to start working on maybe doing a couple of barbecuing videos because I know some of you may be interested in that. And don't hesitate to push that like button or push the dislike button if you dislike it. But please explain to me why you dislike it so that I can, that's, constructive criticism. That way I can use your feedback to maybe make this better. And if you click the little bell, you'll get notifications every time I post and all that. So until next time, keep the rubber side down. And also, like I say, remember, especially when you're out there on the road, never take a laxative and a sleeping pill at the same time. This is a barbecue trucker, out.